Simon here, how are you? We are going to learn how to play The Wait by the band, the concert version today. Now we're in the key of A major, so we need those notes, right? Now we're going to kick off that riff by playing 4, 6, 5, 7. So 4, 6 on the G string, 5, 7. So B, C sharp, E, F sharp. So that goes 1, E and R. And then we're going to play A, F sharp, G sharp, E. So it's going to be, timing wise, we're playing 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a, then the next section goes like this. So you're going to slide down from 6 to 4, play a 2, which is an A, and hit an F sharp. And then we're going to do a little bend. Right, up and down, we're going to hit this. Whoop, not as far as that. Right, and then D, basically G. Right. So that little last section, the slide, then bend up and down, then the D, G, D. So 3 and 2, 4 and 3. And 3 and 2, and then we're going to go, that's an A there, we're going to hammer on the F sharp, and then hit the 2, back to the F sharp, and that A is the 1 of the song. So now in terms of the counting, so we've got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 bar. So it's a cool, really cool little lick. You can, you just need to practice that to get where the 1 comes in. This is a bit tricky. It feels a bit strange. But the drums are going cha, cha, cha. They're catching the accents with you. So. And now, then there's just 2 bars of A where that kind of thing. So like a, going to a D over A there, A, D over A, right? Now, so that's the intro. Now, the song itself is relatively straightforward, but there is a little bit of timing later in the tune that you have to be aware of. So we're going to play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And that's the verse, right? So you've got A, C sharp minor, D major, back to A. Now what's cool here is that, you're sitting in a room playing by yourself, you can add loads of little A major licks in there. And I thought I'd show you a few which I like. These don't necessarily happen on the record, but I think they sound pretty good. So we've got A, C sharp minor, so that's a good one, right? You're going to hit 2 5s, come off, 7, 6, okay, so the A, C sharp minor, D, A. That's our first one. That's a classic kind of country rock sort of thing. We're going to go, so from 5 to 6 hammer, hit 5 on the top string, then go up again. So 7s and then 9s. So you A, C sharp minor, D. All right, that's a cool one too. I promised 3. Let me think of another one. Here we go. A. Okay, so we've got 12 here. Bend B to C sharp, hit the E. All right. So that you're going to go like A. a whole bunch of those licks. Then we get to the chorus, and it basically goes A, E, D. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The bar of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you just have to count the bar of 4 and then the bar of 3 whilst you're holding onto that D. So you get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Right? And then the verse starts again and again. Okay, so you get like 1 and 1, then back into C sharp minor. Yeah, all of those sorts of licks you can do backwards or forwards, right? Or any of that sort of stuff, right? And just remember that chorus, you've got those 7 beats, so. Right? Once you've done it a few times, you can't get it wrong. Do you know what I mean? Now, at the first 3 times around the whole thing, it just loops what I just played. And then the 4th and 5th times, it plays that rundown twice. So you get that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 4. Right? If you were playing in a band or something, you wanted to play some leady things, you know, you could be. Anything like that, really. Yeah, this is a cool position of A major, you know? Anyway, that's enough of that. I'll see you next time for another lesson. Thanks for checking us out. See you later. Bye for now.